It would appear that I'm in the mood for fixing some cars. We return to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. It's back. I think this was actually my original car that I left and didn't bother doing anymore, but we're back here today doing something a little bit special. The R34 GTR. No idea where it's going to be. I'm going to assume that go to a junkyard. Junkyard, yes. Costing $500 to go to the bloody junkyard. We're cutting to the mod. The Skyline will be here somewhere. I don't exactly know. That's not a Skyline, but that looks freaking awesome. There's so many cars in this game that I really want to build, but I've got to focus on the one because I know I'll fill up my garage with absolute crud and be like, ah, yes, I've got too many cars. A few $1,000s and 20 minutes later, we have found the R34 in the junkyard. Look at it, with the RB26 sat in there, looking beautiful. This is going to be good practice, actually, for the one day that eventually I will, one day, hopefully, one day, eventually, own one of these absolutely godlike cars. Anyway, this doesn't look too bad condition, actually. I was expecting it to be pretty much like, well, crap. But it has a bulk of it intact. So let's buy this car. It doesn't know if anything is there. Oh, it knows if a few things are there. The hoods, and there's a few parts missing. But honestly, there's a lot of it intact. We can repair a lot of it, which is great. Now, let me see. 184,000 kilometers. Not exactly something I would buy. And I understand now why it's in the junkyard. But don't worry. If I can buy a Skyline for this much, I'm willing to damn repair it. Let's go take it to the garage. This game has a random tendency to keep dropping frames randomly, and it's really, really annoying, but we get to build a Skyline, and that makes up for it, I think. So let's have a quick look over this thing. I can't open the door because there's a lift in the way. Got any back seats in there? No. It's bog standard simple. I'm surprised this has parts on it, if I'm totally honest. Though we may have to actually just take them off and fix them anyway. How do we even get started on this? I have stuff in my inventory. I'm going to sell absolutely everything. Can I? Everything. Below. Yes. That's a nice feature. And you. Go away. What? Whatever. I've got a brake caliper that for some reason just gives me more money. I've got 39 upgrade tokens. We should probably actually use those. What's this? Unlock electronic. Yes, I'm going to buy a lot of the tools that allow me to test things. That's probably helpful. Then unlocks a compression tester. Compression tester is beautiful. 5% more income with finished orders. I ain't going to sell this thing. OBD scanner. Thank you very much. I guess the best thing to start doing is taking off everything. I'm going to start by removing the wheels, and that's the obvious stuff. So how do I... It's been a while. How do I get this thing to lift? There we go. And watch the car slowly lift up as we, well, have a little... I was expecting a little bit more than that. Go up even... No. To be honest, that probably works a little bit better. It's been ages since I played this game. I think, honestly, the main reason I haven't really played this game as much as the older ones is because I played so much of the older ones. Like, it was pretty similar. I like that it was a little bit different, but I'm hoping for the next one or for, like, an update or something. They plan to, I don't know, add a little bit more content, add a little bit more stuff to do. Not saying that they didn't, because they added a bloody brilliant amount of content. Can you imagine if they made, like, a proper racing game themselves? Like... Stuff your Super Street. How about you let the Car Mechanic Simulator devs make a racing game? That would be absolutely amazing. You actually properly build your own cars and everything. That would literally go next level, and every racing game YouTuber would play it. You know for a fact that's exactly what we want. Now, I wouldn't normally be this confident in taking apart a Skyline or any car in general, but because it's Car Mechanic Simulator, you know for a fact it's just going to tell you where to put the pieces. You know, that would make life so much easier. I know you could just watch videos or, you know, take pictures as you take it apart and stuff and all that kind of, but, you know, it's a lot of damn car. On this game, it costs what, like 10 grand? I think it was like $9,000 US. In the US, it wouldn't cost $9,000 US, and then anywhere in the world, it wouldn't cost $9,000 US. I mean, in the state that it was, granted, it probably would, but no one would scrap a car as perfect as this. It would have been taken already, and it would have been fine. They would have fixed it up, and that would have been the end of it. And we're pretty much done with the quite a bulk of the suspension section actually at the back, which is quite nice. I didn't even have to lift it up that high. Apparently, I could just somehow get my arm through like this. So the idea for this is I'm probably going to do multiple videos on it because I'm definitely not rebuilding this whole bloody thing in one video. I can tell you that much. Let's remove that bumper. Let's remove the lights. Let's remove everything possible. There's a battery in the back. Is the battery in the back of the Skyline? I'm not exactly sure, but we're taking it out anyway. I just took off a whole engine cover. The whole thing just, like, disappeared. Don't mind me. All right. taking off absolutely everything. I'm going to repair most of it because I've got the ability to repair everything 100% now, like, no problemo. So this game has a whole bulk of mods. A lot of the cars in the base game are not actually real cars, obviously, because of licensing and stuff, but they do have some real cars, and a lot of actual cars get modded in. Again, another perfect reason for this game to be to make a racing game based off of this whole system here that they've got, this whole engine that they've got already in place. They just literally, the next stuff in the next car mechanics, don't need it. Just do an online racing game. It'll be amazing, please. I'm begging, like. The fact is, there's actually some modern stuff. I'm actually going to be doing this on this car as well. If you go into here, we have a whole bulk of stuff, and there's actually a Community Cars body shop, which shows there's a bulk of, like, roll cages that people have made for the GTR. Insane. Like, look at the diffusers and stuff. This is stuff that I am not even going to touch at the beginning. I'm going to touch it a little bit later after I've fully built the Skyline up into its form. Stuff Need for Speed. This is what we want. We want a car mechanic, car building simulator 2019. Everybody go to the developer's Twitter and tweet them. Players, will you make a racing game using your car mechanic simulator engine? I love you. Here's some gravy. Look at it. It looks so bare. The suspension is, well, it's not floating, but it wouldn't be like that, I tell you that. All right, let's get the suspension off. Honestly, this car hasn't got a lot to it. If you think about it, it is an older car. It's not exactly accurate, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. It's amazing how close this game actually is to a bunch of stuff. It does make things a million times easier in some cases of, like, you have a lift. I don't have a lift. So when I was trying to do oil change without a lift, it's in a small garage, it's not as easy. I wish I had this big old garage. Even the clutch is rusty. How does the clutch get rusty like this? It's not, I mean, I guess it was maybe had holes in the gearbox, and would it get rusty like that? Surely not. I mean, maybe. I guess if it's been sat there with its fluids. This game actually has a whole bunch of mods that I'm looking forward to playing. It's been ages since I've been properly playing PC. You know, I don't really play PC that much. And I have, like, an amazing computer, Threadripper and all. Like, why I don't play more PC games, it's honestly because it's a little bit more difficult to kind of get recording. And obviously, I have to play on my own on PC games. For the most part, most of my friends don't have a decent PC, so they can't really play many PC games. And a lot of the PC games I want to play are single player anyway. And again, all the more reason to add a multiplayer version of this. Please. I'm just gonna, this whole series now is just gonna be me begging for them to do that. Another thing I noticed, you can actually now buy custom gearboxes. So I'm gonna use this to rebuild the Skyline. I'm gonna proper do it like a forged rebuild, you know. Go to the tuning shop and we have a bunch of stuff here, which we're building my ultimate dream of what I would like to do in real life, but I can't. That's a bulk of it out. There's pretty much just the engine block left, so let's remove that. And what does it need me to get rid of? Completely forgot about you. All right, let's fix that up. Hopefully this time will do. Last time I sent this bloody thing up and down a million times. All right, crankshaft, get out, and then the engine block. I had to send it down. All right, wait, I got this bloody. All right, it's out. That is everything. I think I have absolutely everything off of the car. I mean, I need to take the side skirts off, so the fenders, as they are called, right? Side skirts. And the interior is something I can actually change, I believe. So I may do that at some point, like the seats, and there's no back seats. I think I should be able to put some back seats in it. Anyway, the car has literally nothing left except these kind of washer fluidy bits that I can't actually take off, which is a little bit annoying. The next job is to repair absolutely everything I took. Now, I'm going to repair everything. And then afterwards, we're going to have a look at forging it, you know, rebuilding the engine as we said we would. But this thing definitely needs to be repainted and well, it's got paints underneath for some reason. I guess it's meant to be like rusted off. Anyway, it's rusted on the inside as well, which is absolutely glorious. Exactly what we want. So we might have to take the interior out. So we should probably do that, right? But I want to have a nice little sit in my car. Yeah, I just want to sit here like, hey, this is my car. All right, let's take out the seats. So all we can take out is the two front seats. Nothing else can be removed. That is literally everything. Repair table right over here, on the repair bench, should I say. And we could repair everything. This might take a while. The chance of repair now is 95%. So I may break some things, but that's okay. A lot of the stuff we might not even use, but we'll see. I don't know. There's a whole list of stuff that we need to be repairing. I don't know if we can actually repair some of it, which is a little bit annoying. Just keep clicking here. And hopefully we repair everything. 95% chance. No, I'm wrong, we repairing everything. They made it so much easier. In the last game, I remember it took a long while to repair everything. But now I'm just clicking the same place. Let's go. Spend all my money. Where's my money going? I don't know. Now I'm going to somehow move this car over to the paint. Because it definitely needs it. Let's take it to the paint shop. The wheels are missing from the car. Well, unfortunately, I can't paint it because it doesn't have any wheels. So I guess we're stuck with Mr. Rusty McRust for now. For God's sake. I guess we start putting some pieces together. That new block looks so nice. I love it. All right. Next up is... Actually, I managed to fix that. I'm hoping that we find that we've managed to fix a lot of the stuff. I should probably buy the replacement stuff now, I know. But I'm the type of person to... I don't even have a fuel filter, so I should probably go get one of those. Sorting by condition, we see a bigger issue arising. Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff to replace. There's this new part notes feature. I'm wondering if I can like put parts on like a list and then order them all at once. Let's actually see if that does that. No, it just makes a shopping list, but even that works brilliantly. That's super useful. Okay, that's nice. I know for a fact that all these aren't going to be repaired. They seem pretty disposable to me. Which means we need 2 of those. So can I add like 2 to the list by clicking the same part? Yes, you can. Magical. And I hope when you buy it, it removes it. I'm not exactly sure it's going to go that far because it has a remove option, but we'll find out. Yes, the cross member works. That makes it look at least like we're actually getting somewhere. We need an alternator. We need loads. So let's just start typing and find these parts. Well, pretty much all the parts that I have remembered anyway, the parts that we've checked so far. There we go. Nice, install some parts. I am definitely going to buy some more parts than I actually need because that's usually how it happens here on the Black Panther channel. We over-deliver. We need loads of rubber bushings. I might just go on a bloody spree and buy loads of bloody rubber bushings. I hate these things. I hate them. I need like just a big selection of them. We need brake discs. That's another thing. I promise you, I am never putting my own car back together like this. This is redonkulous. This I would not have the effort, the temperament. Oh, brilliant. Those did repair. Are you sure you want to install brake caliper on? Brake caliper yes. It's definitely coming together. I'm liking it. I just wish I could put some wheels on it because this rust makes it look like we're doing absolutely nothing. We're like polishing a turd at this point. It's literally a big turd that sat around some nice parts. It would literally be our rat rod. Except it would crumble very quickly after, which is rather frustrating, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I miscounted, but that's all right. We got 1 spare, 1 for a rainy day in case I blow one of them up or something. Because knowing me, you made it say that's not possible. I'm gonna blow it up anyway. Join parts. Thank you. I had no idea that I needed a tool to do this. This is very, very straight. Oh, it's actually doing something. Oh, you can never have enough rubber bushings. Yes! Rubber, rubber, rubber. The car needs a lot of rubbers because obviously I'm going to be pulling on a lot of ladies in my Skyline. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Front sway bar. 245, 40, 18. 255, 245. I didn't even need to remember all the numbers. It was 18. I think there were 18s. If they're not, I've just wasted all my money. Those were some cheap wheels. They cost like $1,000. What cheap bloody wheels did Nissan put on this masterpiece? Now we need some tires. What tires? I'm a chef. I'm a chef in the kitchen of motoring. This is exactly how it works in a garage. Double teaming it on my own. I'm amazing. You're gonna obviously put a lot of the parts back that you use. They're not gonna be like as bad as this. I bought this from a bloody junkyard, and I don't think even from a junkyard a car would be this bad. But look at the wheel. The wheel is back on. We got 1 wheel on. Let's put the other wheel on. I'm just gonna put all the ones I can on right now because I'm excited. I'm overexcited. Can you actually put bigger wheels on it than it's rated for on this game? That's one thing I'm wondering about. If you can, that would be great. Let me know. I realize that some people are going to be annoyed by the beeping phone in the background. Or should I even mention that? Should I mention that? Because people will be like, oh, no, now I noticed it because you mentioned it. Oh, I apologize. But yeah, the phone's beeping because customers want me to fix their cars. Well, they can piss in weight. I'm doing my own car. What's going on? Do I need to weight balance? I need to weight balance it. That's why I don't have it. Oh, I am a bloody fool. Some people are like, we know you bought the right amount. You just got a wheel balance on it. Why are you no wheel balance on it? All right, wheels on. Can we now move you? Let's move to the paint shop. It's in the paint shop. It's in the paint shop. That means, where is the paint? Oh, peek through the window. It's go and get paint. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Right, let's close the door. That's how you properly used in the paint booth. Paint shop. I guess we just click that. Paint car. All right, I thought I was going to manually go around it with a brush, but I can't do that. So, hue, I want to choose a color. How do I actually... Yep, it's still rusty. I did think, like, what? It's going to stay rusty, isn't it? Why? For God's sake. Well, it's blue, at least. It might be the wrong bloody blue, because I can't tell because of the bloody rust. But how do I remove the rust? I just moved the car. Can I... Have I got to use the welder? Is that what the welder's for? Use equipment. Yes, I want to repair this car. Oh, I've done it. The rust has gone. The paint is here. Seems about right. That was really loud. But she is now blue. That's what I wanted. It still looks really wrong. Pearl. That looks a little bit... You know what? Looks wrong again. Get out. I've painted it like a million times. But that's all right. It looks brilliant now. It looks like almost like the color. I know I'm going to get people in the comments screaming this. It's not the right color. I promise I will get it to the right color at some point. But I think that's going to about do for this episode. I've been filming this for like an hour and 40 minutes actually. So if you want to see more of this in the next episode, you know what we're going to do. We're going to finish the job. We're going to finish the Skyline. It's pretty much almost there. If you want to see more of this, smash like, my friends. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until next time, peace.